spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. We here. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. It's the third round RPB. I don't know if they ready for this one, man. We gotta switch it up on them a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Have a seat at the master's table. We ain't asked for no seat. We went and built up our own. You see, it's rather stable. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, you know the rest. Look, listen, and observe, but also respect. In God we trust. It's obvious. The money ain't the root of all evil, but lack thereof. That's why they deprive you of resources. Why they focus on streams of income, at least 3 sources. We certified, we solidified. And they say they created hip-hop, but all that shit is lies. Cause every element came before the development of what we callin' hip-hop now. It's all relevant to all the topics we gon' touch on. Spoiler alert, as we play this album, ain't no club songs. Boy, that hurt, but this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God mantra album. I hope y'all feel this. Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. My mind is spark the brain, spark the brain.
The masters, the masters, the masters, the masters.
Peace. This is the Black Dot, father, author, writer, poet, MC, one half of the dynamic duo, the #1 father and son podcast, Urban X TV. I am super excited about the new release, The Master's Table, by Sincere Love to God and RP Beats. This album is going to be crazy. It's the follow-up to The Spear and The Shield. Already know what time it is. It's got some dope pieces on it. You're going to love it. Also on the album is yours truly, The Black Dot. So you want to go to the Masters RSVP and secure your copy now. They got a bundle package. You get a backdrop, you get a poster, you get the digital download, you get the physical copy, you get a hoodie. The whole process is really crazy. So RSVP to Masters RSVP, and you can get that dope album, My Sincere Love to God and RP Beats, The Master's Table. You will never be disappointed at how dope this project is going to be. Peace.
7 here with a special announcement. Don't forget, we're celebrating my birthday for the rest of the month. Don't forget to Don't forget to order your birthday bundle at godcastenterprises.com. Have you ever heard of Black Sands? It's an anime cartoon. If you're the lucky 7th winner to get my birthday bundle, you'll get a free Black Sands starter pack. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Visit www.godcastbooks.com and get your birthday bundle today.
Yeah, like that. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen. All right.
Hey.
We are here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
We are here.
I'm back.
To another episode of Sincere Love to Godcast. This is the Black Business Showcase. And of course, we have another FBA Expo Vendors Edition to add to this series right here. Peace to everybody who's been tapped in with us since day one. Peace to all the new people tapping in with us. Make sure that you guys are hitting the like button as you come up in here.
Yes.
Share this out on your social medias and let everybody know that we are live right now on Sincere Love to Godcast. If you are not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can be reminded whenever we go live with new episodes. What's going on with everybody though?
What's good? What's good, hey, everybody? It's your favorite pick me, Nice Girl, and thank you all for tuning in for another episode of the FBA Vendors Edition Black Business Showcase. And we have another exciting guest. We were chopping it up in the back. I'm excited to have her on. Love her energy already.
Yep, for sure. And so before we do that, of course, got to remind you all again, tomorrow is the last day of the birthday bundle pack sale. You guys want to get your birthday bundle pack at godcastbooks.com. Get the book, the t-shirt, and it's going to end tomorrow at midnight. Tomorrow at midnight is going to be the end of the sale. So order today. Get your bundle pack today. And also, I got to give a shout out to my sister by nature, Sister Colette. I got my package from her today, and I'm about to open it.
Oh, yay. Let's see. I want to see.
Shout out to Sister Colette, by the way, for those of y'all that don't know, our sister by nature. She was the first guest on the Black Business Showcase. She was our very, very first guest almost 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, I think too, right? Or almost October.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're coming up on the 2-year anniversary. And so she was our very first guest. And so she came out with a new book. For those of y'all that don't know, our sister by nature, she teaches canning, a method of preserving food through canning so that you can save food for like years in your household without it ever going bad. You know what I'm saying? It's emergency, survival preparedness, and all of that stuff. And so, yeah, she dropped a new book. So, I had to cop. And here it is right here.
Look at her. Congratulations, Sister Colette. I'm so proud of you. And for those that don't know, she doesn't just have books. She also sells her jellies and preserves, and they are fire. My favorite right now, of course, is the peach cobbler. And she also has merch. Her sister by nature shirts, hats, as well as bags. So make sure you guys check out her website. And if you're not following her, follow her right now at Sister Colette on Instagram.
Yes, indeed. And she teaches canning, by the way. That's the thing. She has courses, she has books, she has merch. She's super dope. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram and Facebook
and all TikTok. That. And TikTok. Her TikToks are great. Yeah.
Yeah. Her social media game is on point.
Impeccable.
So the name of the book is What is Canning Simplified? This is the new book right here. So shout out to our sister by nature, Sister Colette.
Yeah, congratulations again, sis. So proud of you. And I mean, I'll say the growth, from the time that she was on, the Black Business Showcase, she just continues. She just continues to grow and elevate, and I see it, and I'm loving everything that I'm seeing with the content, as well as seeing her business grow to the level that it has. She's did some partnerships or collaborations with Amazon and things like that. So congratulations again, Sister Colette. We are watching you. We're proud of you.
We're gonna have her back on soon, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Got to.
She's coming back to the master's table so we can chop it up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so, any other announcements before I introduce our guest?
We announced the birthday bundle. Obviously, we have to always address the music. You have to always shout out the music. Don't forget the Master's Table, the Master's Elements, which is Sincere Love the God and his DJ RP Beats. Make sure that you download all their music, which is on all digital platforms, but we also ask that you buy the actual physical copies. You're going to want the physical copy.
Right. You go on your favorite streaming platforms, type in my name, Sincere Love the God, type in DJ RP Beats. Stream all of our stuff, but if you want to get the physical copies, go to the mastersrsvp.com so you can get your physical copies, your merch, and all of that good stuff.
Yes.
And so
I think we're done with announcements. Let's bring our guests on because I'm excited.
Right. Let me let y'all know who we got coming to the set tonight. So tonight we are chopping it up with our sister Elexis Primm from Giannis Collection. And Giannis Collection is an all-natural Black-owned candle line established in August 2021. We use all-natural ingredients, and our candles are free of, I can't say that word, phthalates. I don't know. She'll help me out when she get on here. But some type of toxins and other harmful chemicals. We specialize in creating decorative candles using crystals and flowers, and we offer other specialty candles that are also aesthetically pleasing. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our guest for this evening, Miss Elexis Primm. Is it Giannis?
Hello.
Yes, yes. Hi, y'all.
How
Gotta
are
make sure
you?
I get that
I'm
right.
good. How y'all?
Good, good. It's
Doing
funny
great.
because my son's girlfriend name is Alexis.
Is it?
Is it with an E too? Because I kept putting the A,
No,
and I'm like, why is this
hers
not
is
coming up?
with the A. Hers is with the A.
Yeah, it's Elexis. And if my mom's around, she'll be like, "It's Elexis." I'm
Alexis.
like, "Mom, they don't mean any harm. Just let."
Nah, you gotta
Correct folks. You gotta
make
correct
them
folks.
put some respect on it.
Right.
And, yeah, so I meant to ask you before we got on if I had everything spelled correctly. Look at the ticker going across the bottom of the screen.
Everything looked correct. Yes, on my side looks good.
All right,
Thank you.
cool. All right, man. All right, so yeah. All right. So again, welcome everybody. We're about to get started with today's FBA Expo edition of the Black Business Showcase. So everybody say peace to our guests as we get this thing started. And so I don't know if you've seen any of our previous episodes, but what we like to do.
I'm sure she cheated.
I just a little cheated, you know.
A little bit.
You did your homework.
Yeah,
You did your homework.
I don't know anything.
So we like to start with the origin story, though. You're gonna have to take us back so we can get to know you a little bit and tell us how everything led up to you getting started with the candle business.
Okay, so born and raised in Texas, Dallas, Texas, technically Garland. My origin story. Again, born and raised there. I went to school in Nacogdoches. It's a small town, kind of, Stephen F. Austin State. I have a BS in psychology. I'm trying to think. There's just, I have 3 siblings. I was telling you earlier, my mom's from California, but my dad's from Arkansas. I don't know if you know where Camden is.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's so small. It's a very small town, but I love it. So, yeah, I'm trying to think.
What are the roots of the natural candles and stuff like that? Like, how'd you even get into that type of stuff to begin with?
So, to be honest, like I really have bad allergies, and I love candles, and so it's like a threefold of how it started. So at first, I was just like, okay, I want to do something and make something that I'm spending a whole lot of money on. I want to make something, and then it just started off like that. But then I was just like, okay, my dad, he's like 73, and he has really bad asthma, and so whenever I go to his house, he doesn't like candles and stuff burning. So I was trying to figure out if there was a way to kind of freshen up the area for him as well. And so I just found like by doing that, and then it just like evolved into a business, because even from there, like he has a nonprofit, and then I started off just making the candles to bring in the income and like stuff for that, for like the little things that we were trying to do for that. And then from there, people are like, "Oh, this smells good," and I'm like, "Yeah, it really does. Let's dig into this a little bit deeper and see." So it just started off like a hobby, and then that hobby turned into a passion because I love doing it. Like it's so relaxing, and it's just it really is. And so that's kind of how it started.
One on my dresser right now.
I'm telling you,
back there,
I like them. I like them all the time. And it's just like I noticed too, and see, I didn't know any of the stuff until I started doing candles, because I used to think, well, a candle's a candle, like there's no difference except the size. But I found that a lot of times if I would burn a candle for too long, I would start to sneeze, and I was trying to figure out sometimes what that is, and it's just like the candle's giving off certain toxins. And
so what was that word? I was
phthalates. Hey, you did good. Phthalates. You were trying. Yeah. I didn't even know.
You so sweet.
No, I'm telling you, before I saw that word, I was like, what is that? And so I just had to look into it and see what it was. So it's not just you.
Okay, cool. Did you say your dad was 7'3"? Did I hear that correctly?
I'm sorry. He's 73.
Oh, your dad is 73. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's only like 6'2". He's nothing too crazy.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I heard that correctly. I'm like, how tall are you?
Like, whoa.
All right. So, what is the main difference? You said a candle is not a candle. You learned, through the process that any candle is not just a candle. So, what are the main differences between what somebody is just buying from, Target or whatever, as opposed to what you do?
So I also found that it's about the wax that's used. So a lot of places, like when you're able to go in and you just like pick up a candle and the candle costs like $5 or $10. Well, a lot of times it's because of like the certain wax that they're using. Like me, I only use soy wax, and there are some okay paraffin waxes as well. But for me, I just find that soy wax just works better, burns smoother. So I also use, so the reason why I put that I have aromatherapy candles is because I use essential oils in mine. And so in every batch, there's essential oils. And I know, even when I was at the expo, there was one woman there and she doesn't like lavender, but she's like, I can't smell any lavender in here. And I'm like, I know, like, even though it has essential oils in it, it's not necessarily going to give off that like overpowering smell, but it's still like a calming effect when you light it.
So it's not like the main or active ingredient. It's just part of the recipe.
Yeah, it's just like the ice cream on like a pie. You know what I mean? It's just like adding to it, not really, the main. But yeah.
Shout out to the Giannis Collection trial in the building.
Right. Amber Carter. Hi, Amber.
Oh my goodness, I am done.
You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Welcome to the Godcast family. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We do this every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. We bring on business owners and entrepreneurs and chop up the game just like we're doing tonight. But for the past, since May, we've been doing this FBA Expo series because we were vendors at the FBA Expo.
Yes.
That was Memorial Weekend down in Dallas. We had a ball. We had a great time down there. We did good business, rubbed elbows with some good people down there, such as our guest. And so we wanted to invite all of the other vendors to come onto our platform so that we can introduce them to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And also talk about their experience there at the Dallas Expo. How did you find out about the Expo, by the way?
Well, I follow Tariq, so I was watching.
Shout out to Tariq Nasheed.
Shout out.
Of course, shout out, always. And so that's where I saw. And as soon as he was like, okay, it's going to be in Dallas, I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to be there. Like, it doesn't matter. So that's exactly how it went. And I loved it. It was so much fun. And I think that people just don't understand, like, there's just certain type of energy you get when you walk into a building. And it's just like, there was no, like, you know what I mean? Like how there's always like something going on. There was no like negative energy. Like everyone was just like rubbing elbows, talking about their businesses. Like even people that have the same business, we're still supporting other businesses of the same thing. And that's not, I don't know. They always like, there's always this rhetoric that's pushed that's like, oh, Black people don't support each other. Black people don't each other, Black people this, and it's just like, no, like if only people could have saw like what I saw when I was there, because I'm like, people that have candles are coming to buy my candles, like I'm going to support them. It was beautiful. It really was. So
it was beautiful. We had an amazing time. Same thing for me. My mom's 75 years old, and she came. My nephew and his wife just recently moved to the Dallas area in December. I'll just say January 1st because they left on December 31st. But the same thing, they were able to come out and see the same thing. We were out at the food truck talking to people because my nephew was new to Dallas. He hadn't met a lot of people. So with some brothers outside chopping it up with him, about business, about jobs. If you need me for anything, take my number. I got you. Like it was a vibe and I loved it. He loved it. The family loved it.
It was amazing.
Amazing.
And like you said, so my dad, like I was saying earlier, he's never been to anything like that. Like, I mean, he's been to like expos, but not like a black expo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And even this morning, he was like, I need to get the name. He was like, there was a seminar that I sat in with this woman. He was like, I need to get her name because she was so good. But it was like he kept talking about it after the fact. He was blown away. And stuff like that. I just think, again, it's just amazing to like be a part of that. So
yes.
Yeah, that was the only thing that I regretted, was that being that we were vending, we didn't get to attend most of the seminars that was going on.
Right.
You know, we didn't get to see all of the like Brother Ben spoke, Riza Islam's. Well, I seen Riza Islam speak, but some of the people who were speaking in some of the other rooms besides the main theater, we didn't get to see them.
No.
Yeah, my dad was there with me. We were working it to, you know what I mean? He was my partner in crime. And next thing I know, he's like, oh, I'm going to go check out some of these. But where are you going? So, yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you do business-wise?
I did so good.
Right.
Likewise.
It boosted my confidence so much.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like how much it boosted my confidence. Because it's like sometimes you will start doing something and it's like you don't get enough traction. You start to feel like, okay,
discouraged.
Is this for me? Like, is this my, like, you know? But man, what's for you is for you. That's all I gotta say. I'm just saying it was amazing. It was so amazing. Yeah.
Agreed. And we have to do more stuff like that more frequently. Different parts of, of the country, different cities and stuff like that. And we can't just depend on Tariq. Tariq is one guy. You know what I'm saying? He can't do it all. So we need to just pick up the game and start to spread the vibe and the energy. We could do things on our own,
Yeah, we collaborate. If we all collaborate, we can definitely do it.
We can. Even with this, like when you hear me up, I was like, I am so honored and flattered.
Yeah, like, me? Yes. Oh my God, you.
I'm for real though. I was so honored. So that's what I mean. Like even stuff like this, how y'all have the vendors on here to chop it up. It's like word of mouth goes a long way. And it only takes one person for it to just like take off. So
that's true.
I love it.
So true. I wanted to shout somebody out in here. Where did I see that at? Where did I see that at? A-Dub. Shout out to A-Dub. Did you just give our viewership a tag name? He said GC Tribe in the building. I kind of like that.
I like that too. I like that.
To it, man. I've been trying to think of something like that too. You know how like Beyonce got the Beehive and stuff like that.
So we the GC Tribe.
GC Tribe. Okay, y'all.
You're part of the tribe now. You're part of the tribe now.
GC Tribe. I appreciate that, Dub. We're going to run with that one.
Well, I want to talk about your candles too, because they're so aesthetically like you want to eat them. Yeah. Like just looking at them on, just Instagram, like you want to eat them, and, and it lets you know that they smell amazing. How did you, obviously you're obviously a crafty person, doing the zodiac signs. How did you come with the names for the zodiac and the different crystals that you have in there and the flavors? How did that come about?
You know what? Like, I am not even like gonna take credit for that, y'all. I promise y'all, like, I be praying, like, for real. Like, I just, like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I pray because I'm like, Lord, like, help me to tap into my creativity. Like, I mean that because sometimes I really am stuck. I'm like, I have no idea. And then it's like, I'll just sit there and it's like, I spent some time. I'll just like, and I'm just like, okay, Lord, like, we're going to do this. We're going to create what we're going to do. And it amazes me. And it's like, yeah, sometimes like 90% of the time it comes out, I'm like, ooh, that's amazing. Now, sometimes I have to go back to the drawing board, but yeah, it's just a trial and error too. Like some things work, some things don't. So yeah, just seeing. So
yeah, it's always a tricky thing when it comes to stuff like that in any business, because a lot of times we want to do the stuff that we personally like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not always what the customers want. You know what I'm saying? Right. So trying to find that balance and, figure that stuff out. Like you said, trial and error. Well, yeah. What else is there?
Exactly.
And prayer.
Exactly that.
Yes, indeed. So
And I'm a Gemini, by the way. Are you a Gemini? Because I see a lot of Gemini stuff.
No,
Unless it's
I have a lot of Gemini friends. Okay.
okay.
No, I'm telling you. But no, I should have known you were Gemini. I'm telling you, I feel like I can spot y'all, but y'all don't play, okay?
Oh.
I don't even know all the signs like that, but I just know certain ones, and I'm like, oh, the Geminis.
They're just a Gemini.
Look, okay? So, them and Scorpios, I'm like, okay, I can kind of pinpoint who they are. So,
I feel like I need to pull it up just to give people a visual, since y'all.
Yeah, because they look so yummy. They are so yummy looking.
Thank you.
Let me show y'all what we talking about here. Hold on one second. Y'all bear with me. And again, you guys can go to www.Giannis. That's not an underscore. What is it? Dash. Just
dash.
Giannis-corner.com. Giannis-corner.com is the website. And here we are.
Here we are. Can we talk about your inner piece, piece collection?
Yeah. So, no, what are you going to say?
No, I'm saying the inner piece, piece, and I see the crystals. So let's talk about that.
Okay, so the crystals started because I love crystals. I actually do believe in like the healing process of crystals and all things like that, because I feel like we came from the earth. So you know what I mean? Like if we come from the earth, then our healing can come from the earth. And so I just like stones and things like that. So I just, especially when I'm doing anything with the stones, I kind of just go crazy. Sometimes I have to tell myself not to go crazy because I put so many on top, and I'm like, you can't even see the candle underneath, Elexis. Like, take some of those off. And so, yeah, but I like the crystals. I find that a lot of other people like the crystals. And again, into like healing and natural stuff like that. Sometimes it's even just watching them burn. Like, even if you don't believe, there's something about just like seeing them like burn while they're in the candle that's like a soothing. It's almost the equivalent of just lighting a candle. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like there's nothing else on but the candle, and you're just sitting there. For me,
keep the crystals too.
Like peace that just found.
Now, have you always been a crafty person? Because I agree with Nicely. These just look good. They look good.
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes, just to give myself that, but I think so, because I've always liked to draw. Like I've always liked to write. I've always just piece stuff together. So yeah, I actually have.
Yeah, because I'm not like that at all. Like I gotta see something, and I'm like, okay, I like that, but I can't create it though. Like this is fly.
I'm telling you, it's just. But see, you have music too, so you know what I mean.
Right.
Strengths, I promise.
Like I'm not artsy when it comes to writing stuff on paper or things like that, but I am when it comes to makeup or hair or something like that, and clothes. Colors that people would think like won't go together or wouldn't pair right, and they be like, oh, that goes, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll think outside of the box and not be so matchy all the time. Definitely. So that's where mine comes from.
Hello, I was about to say yes, ma'am. I see outfit. But see, just like that, like I'm not good at makeup. Like you give me, I'm gonna be like, what am I supposed to like help me? Even with hair. So that's what I mean. It's just like I would love that. Sometimes I watch videos, I'm like, how are they doing this? I don't know. So
man. I'm getting hungry.
Just looking at them. I'm serious. Like they make you want to eat them. Like these are for burning people. They're not to eat. Just FYI.
I know. They are not edible, y'all. Sometimes I just put disclaimers like, just in case, let me let them know these are not edible. Not at all.
Like the Marsh Madness, the little things that sit on there that look like little white chocolate and chocolate kisses. Is that wax too? Everything is wax.
Mm-hmm. It's all wax. All wax. So you just light it and it burns down.
This right here?
Yeah, those are wax too.
All those are wax.
Yeah.
So where do you see Giannis Collection in the next 5 years? What would you like to see Giannis Collection in the next 5 years?
Well, to be honest, see it really blowing up. But you know, it's one of those things that I said, like I also pray about, but it's just like when you know that like God has you, I'm telling you, it's just like you move differently. And I just feel like more than feeling, I know that it's just gonna blow up. It really is. It really will. Because I mean, yeah, you know, I'm putting good energy towards it. I put time towards it. Like I love it up and fill it with what it needs to fill up with. And I feel like more than anything, I really take my time because like no candle is gonna be the same as another one. And I feel like that's what I love about it. Because like when someone gets it, it's like there's always gonna be something that's a little bit different. I'm just really big into, I guess it's because I'm a big customer too. So it's like I know how I want it to be when I receive something. So that's easy for me to be like, okay, how would I want to receive this if I was them? So.
And you do ship worldwide or just in the US?
So I'm gonna say I've only had to ship in the US, but if I need to ship worldwide, I would.
There we go. That's right.
Close no doors.
Right. We're not closing any doors.
No,
Now, any plans to do anything else outside of the candles? You know, some people like to get into oils, butters, and different aromatherapy types of things. Is that going to be something that you're going to be bringing to the site soon?
So that's actually crazy that you said that because I've been working on like a scrub, but I'm such a perfectionist. To me, like sometimes I have to just like force myself to drop it because it's like you'll never know if it needs to be better. You don't drop it and let, you know what I mean, and get some from it. So that I'm still working on perfecting. But I mean, there's so many things. Like currently, there's like the wax melts. There's like room deodorizer. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So, but I do want to evolve. I just want to be strategic about the evolving.
And what about doing some like you know, candle making parties, like how they, you know, do the sip and paint, doing some like, you know, hosting some small, you know, groups, maybe 10 or 15 men and women, couples, etc., who want to learn how to do that.
That is so dope. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. I never even thought about that. That is so cool. I see how many people are like, I need to come to the, let me come to the factory. And I'm like, I'll show y'all the factory. You know, okay, cool. But no, that would be so cool to walk them through like how to make and all that stuff.
Yeah, just some small ones, maybe you know, do some groups of 10 or 15 or couples and stuff like that. Get a location and host, you know, where you can have some champagne and stuff like that, and you know, teach people how to make them. That's another business.
It's a vibe, yes it
is. It's not. It's the same business. It's the same business, but it's another.
Just more
another stream of income. It's another stream of income. It's another branch to the business. It's a great idea, and I just want to add to it because if you do these type of events, you definitely want to capture it on film because that's content, and it's also your masterclass. Just the event itself. Once you document the event itself, now you have it digitally where you only did it one time, but that same piece of content can sell over and over again, or it could be a giveaway to, you know, get people into your list or whatever it is that you're trying to do. If you got something else coming out, you want people to sign up for your list. Sign up for my list. You get this free masterclass right here. Cost you nothing. You know what I mean? You get to use it over and over again. So that's just a little bit of more game right there.
Okay, y'all. I love it. Drop some gems. Yes, thank y'all. That's dope. I like that. I really do.
I mean, you've already mastered it. You know, so you could just do some intro classes. Definitely some intro candle making, you know, courses for people that want to learn, you know, the basics. Possibly an ebook.
Like a fun thing to do anyway, like a fun date, a fun, you know, night out. It sounds like something fun to do, like a paint and sip. It's the same kind of vibe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? Same vibe.
The same exact vibe. And I'm telling y'all, he's so good. So thank y'all.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yep. And again, shout out to your supporters in the chat because I see everybody's putting their reviews. You know, Mark Anthony said he got 4 of them things. Somebody else said she got 3 of them sitting right here, right now. They smell so good. So you guys gotta go get some candles, man. Those of y'all who
gotta get some.
Yeah, I gotta go get some candles from my sister, man.
Yes.
And
And I
you
want,
have such a bright personality. People would love to sit with her and just chop it up, laugh, over some wine and drinks, just kind of grown, sexy vibe, like you. People automatically, gravitate towards your energy anyway because you have a light behind you. So definitely do them classes.
I will.
I wanted to throw this up there too because it looks like you do custom orders as well, right?
Yes.
I sure do. I do. I
Talk
was
about
actually
that.
to make some candles for like a Juneteenth thing. So as like centerpieces, and then there was like Valentine's thing. So
weddings maybe. Some people like,
I'm telling you.
Look at here now.
Yep.
Those are pretty. Again, they look like you can eat them. Like I want to get a spoon, just start eating.
You know what? I love to eat. So anything that resembles food, I love making. So I'm in there sometimes making wax melts that have nothing to do with anything, but they're all food related. And I'm like, how am I going to make this into a candle? It's like, no, girl, make the candle, then add the stuff. So, yeah.
What is your personal favorite, and which one has been your biggest seller?
My personal favorite is, I'm going to say it's a tie between Bliss and Deep Reflection, because Deep Reflection smells like a cookie and Bliss is like cucumber melon. But my top seller is Love Potion. I don't know if that's because everyone's looking for love or what, but Love Potion smells really good. It really does. But even at the expo, it was the one that was the one out the first. Like it just, so yeah, that's the top list.
Now, do you do other events out there in the Dallas or any, the Texas area, or was that your first and last that you've done thus far?
Okay, so that was my first one. I was gonna do another one, but it conflicted with something else that I had. So I really do want to get into doing that more because, like I said, it was so much fun. However, I understand that the other ones that I go to may not be the same. You know what I mean? Like they're probably not be the same. But yeah, I do want to get into doing those more because I'm telling you, like the high that I came off when I left, I was like, oh my goodness.
Was it not a high? That was, yes.
Like, I'm telling you, even my mom was talking about it afterwards. She's like, that was so much fun. That was amazing. I'm like, yes, it was. It really was. So, everyone. But yeah, I had my whole family out there. My cousins were out there. My sister was out there. My brother was out there. Everybody was out there. So.
We was all family out there. We was all cousins.
Yes, we were.
Cousins and all that. Aunties, uncles, everybody.
We really were.
Yeah, so you asked one of the questions that I had. I wanted to know the ultimate plans, but you kind of touched on that already. So I would just say, what's next? Anything's immediately coming up that you want people to know about, or that you might be working on?
So actually, yes. So about 3.5 years ago, I actually wrote. So when I was telling y'all that I write, okay, let's backtrack. So I have a minor in child development and family living. So when I was bored, I used to write just like children's books just to like get stuff on the paper. And so even before I started the candles, I was like, yeah, that's something I want to do. I want to pursue that. But to me, it's just amazing how like, you'll think that something you're working on, it has no place in what you're trying to do, and then it'll like wrap back around, and it's like, okay, it's all about timing. Like timing is everything. And so I haven't told anybody, so shout out to all my supporters. But yeah, basically I am going to be dropping 2 children's books that I wrote. Yay! But I was like, we should drop these. Like, why not?
What you waiting on?
What am I waiting on? I'm telling you. But it's just like, even when you go into business for yourself, there's just, it's taught me that I'm way much stronger than I knew that I could be. You know, it's just like, I don't even like sweat the small stuff. It's like the business will come like everything, and it comes, it really does, you know? And so I think it's a perspective thing, but yeah, the books definitely. So I'm excited.
Yes, that's very dope, and you definitely should do that. Definitely want to encourage that because it's also needed. You know, it's needed for our children. That's the reason why we did our children's book. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because we see now a lot of these other agendas are being pushed onto our children, and they're using all the means that they can. You know, we got to be careful about what they take out of the school libraries, even. So
Right.
it has to be more of us who are, you know, filling that void.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I mean, they think they're being slick, but it's like if you're taking out all the books from the library and you want our kids to go to the library, then what are they reading?
All right.
Right.
What do they have to choose from?
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, that's where you come in. Yeah, that's where we come in. And
That's where-
other creators like us come in, like he said, to fill those voids, you know, to make sure that our children are not indoctrinated with the wrong information,
Oh, facts. Oh, facts.
but still encouraging them to read and making it fun and enjoyable, you know, all at the same time.
Oh, facts. Yeah. Because it's like there is so much fun in learning. And I think a lot of times, like, they, especially like our kids, like, I feel like they're not able to really get the full joy and the benefit of learning. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, because they don't have the images of themselves either in the learning.
they don't.
They don't even see themselves
They don't.
in the learning material.
They don't. They don't. And it's crazy because people can act like representation doesn't matter, but it's like, how hyped do we get when we see somebody else that's doing something that we're doing? Do you know what I mean? And we're adults.
Right.
So it's like, imagine a kid seeing somebody doing something. They're like, oh, that's why I want to be like, that's why I want to
Right.
So yeah, it really is more important than people make it seem. So
Facts. That's facts, man. And so I also wanted to give you this little bit of game too, because you mentioned how sometimes you're working on things and you think things don't kind of go together, but they end up going together. Yeah, I don't know, my words are coming out crazy, but y'all know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so when I was scrolling through your social media a little bit earlier, and I noticed a lot of people do this. And so something that I learned dealing with social media. Social media is such a powerful tool to use for business, for entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying, to make your business grow. And so I know you got your personal page and you got your business page. And both of your pages look great. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't stop doing what you're doing, but I don't want you to think that they have to be separate. You could kind of merge them because really you are your business. Like Nicely was saying earlier about the light, you know, coming from you and your personality and all of that stuff. That's really what people buy into. The candles are great. They smell good. They look good, all of that stuff. But what people really buy into is you, because it's a thousand other people that make candles that look fly and smell good and have natural ingredients and all of that stuff. But why they want to buy yours is because it's something about you that they relate to or that they admire, that they look up to. That's how we shop. You know, we when we do business, we have to think of ourselves as a customer also. What makes me buy this particular brand? You know what I'm saying? And so you are your brand. And so you can kind of blend those together. You know, I would keep it separate just because it looks dope, your 2 pages. I would keep it separate, but I would incorporate on your personal page, you know, show the candles off, talk about the candles, go live.
And
or
vice
whatever,
versa.
you know. And even like when we mentioned about the pop-up events, you know, the teaching people how to do the candles and all of that. When you're doing that stuff, you can put it on both pages. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And it will grow faster.
oh no, I wasn't trying to cut you off. I was saying I think that's actually genius because I don't know if you could tell, but like on my personal page, I am sporadic. Like I think the last picture I posted on there was like June, and then it's like before there is like, you know, so I probably could go ahead and merge them because I post on Giannis Collection more than I post on Elexis. So
Yeah. Not that you're doing anything wrong. I could just tell this is okay. This is our personal page. This is the business page. But it just makes me think about the mindset behind that because we talk to a lot of people on here. You know what I'm saying? And so I know a lot of people think that they have to keep this business over here, my personal over here. But you are your business.
yeah.
You are what's going to make people buy them candles. You know what I'm saying?
And you have a light. So allow your customers to see that light.
Right. I don't know if you see too, like one picture of me on Giannis Collection. So it's like I'm still, but I do like that you said that about the whole my personal page versus the business page, because I did think originally like, oh, let me keep them separate. Like this is this. But you're right. I am the same. I have my name in the bio so they could find me if they want, so perfect sense.
And it's you. It's you. You're gonna be the one that really drives the customers. You have a great product. You know what I'm saying? And so when you add your personality to it and all of that, that's just gonna make people get more attached to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like my wife, she's a nurse, right? And she buys all of these stuff from this one nurse that she follows on Instagram. There's a lot of people that make the same stuff, scrubs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But she just likes this girl, you know?
Right.
Anything that she comes out with, she gonna buy it.
Right.
Just because
of her.
Yeah, we are like that though. Now we are very like attached to who we're attached to. So it's like, I like her, I'm gonna buy her stuff. So exactly.
Yeah. No doubt. I see y'all in the chat.
What they talking about? What they talking about?
I'm
that like button. Say it again.
I said I'll go back later and see what they're saying.
Oh, it's all positive for sure. You have a lot of supporters. I'll say that. And people are definitely, attaching themselves to that light. They see the light. They see the light, sis. Yes.
No doubt. So like I was saying, make sure that y'all hit that like button too.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Come on, crew. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Because I only see 2 likes. There's more of y'all in the chat than that. Come on now.
I know. Come on now.
You know how they be trying to do us, blocking us out the algorithm and all that.
They really do.
Y'all got to be the street team. Y'all got to be the street. So is this your first podcast, or have you done others?
Nope, this is my first one.
Is your first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a new first. Yay.
Trophy yellow, smiling. I don't know. Maybe that was a. Oh. Yeah, sometimes when y'all type the emojis in the chat, it doesn't look like an emoji on this side. It looks like that.
Oh.
I'm like, what is that?
But I can see it. I can see it over here.
It's a trophy.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, nicely, we could start headed towards that way. We almost got an hour in here.
Yeah, so since she cheated and she looked at a few episodes, I'm sure and I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. So obviously you are a follower of Tariq Nasheed and the New Black Media. Shout out to you for that. And thank you again for doing the Black Business Showcase. We're happy to have you on, and much success to you now and in the future. We will definitely be, I know I'll be supporting. I can't speak for nobody but myself. You already have supporters in the chat, but I'll definitely be supporting the candles, and I encourage everyone else to do it. It's up to us to make sure that we succeed, right? There's a lot of candle making businesses, but they're not her. They're not Giannis Collection, right? So we're going to take Giannis Collection to the next level. With that being said, what does freedom and power mean to you?
What does freedom and power mean to me? I think it's like the ultimate peace. You know what I mean? I feel like it's free from, you're never really going to be free from like life circumstances and the stuff that happens to you. But I do feel like there's a perspective thing that we were talking about earlier. I just think freedom for me is just to be at peace at whatever I'm doing, whether it be, I don't know, Giannis Collections, whether it be anything, even in my daily life, that's just what it means to me. You said power, right?
And power.
I think power is like when you stand in your own and you're just like, there's another level of confidence that comes over you, because it's like no matter like what you need or no matter what, you know that it's like it's gonna work out for you. And so I just think that there's something like when you recognize that, there's this certain level of power that comes over you because you just understand like how great you are. And that's what I try to tell some people. I'm like, well, not even some people, all people, but just the ones that are close to me. I'm like, the power, like it's in you. Like we all have that same power. It really is about recognizing what that is going after you. It's in you. It's in all of us. So it's like there's nothing that I have that's different from you. Like you could have it too. You just have to believe and walk in that. So yeah, I think that's what power is. It's just like walking in like who you are and just standing in that. So
That was a post for you right there on your social media, just doing a quick minute video and talking to, your supporters, of Elexis as well as Giannis Collection, and just talking about, walking in your truth, walking in your power, and knowing that whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you want to create, step out on faith and just do it.
oh, facts.
That was the post right there.
I love it. I love it. I just love
game all night. Gems, Jules, love it.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Okay.
Yes.
I just
a
love
quick
the mindset.
video, just encouraging the mindset, because you have the mindset and the creativity and the product, but we would definitely love to see more of you.
Thank you. I got you.
No doubt. And shout out to your mom, man. Ain't no love like mama love, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Mama,
Like mama love.
I am not.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Yes.
Hey, mama.
Yes. I already know how that go.
Mama.
That mama love ain't a joke.
You know it's not.
Yeah.
You know it's not. That's my girl.
Right. Listen,
Yes.
I still have my mother. Sincere still has his mother. You still have your
Right
mother.
there in
Like
the
you
chat.
said, there's no love like mama love.
Yeah.
My mom is actually in Laughlin right now, so she's on her little vacation.
All right.
I'm always looking like, where are you going?
Where are you going?
I think you're going, okay?
With your purse. Yes.
Man. So this part right here, I got to put you on the Summer Jam screen, beloved.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? And so right now, you have the microphone. The entire Black community is listening. What parting words would you like to leave us with tonight?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, I just, believe that what's for you is for you. Step in that faith, step out on that. It's like God's got you. It's like, it sounds so redundant, but if you believe it and you can see it, because I literally see these things, it's like it can be yours. So that's really it. Like, God's got us. We're all here.
I'll take it. We'll take it.
Ask, believe, receive. Ask, believe, receive.
Yes.
All right, family. So we got to wrap things up for tonight. This was another great episode of the Black Business Showcase. Thank you again, Elexis, for coming.
Elexis.
Thank you.
And shining that light. We appreciate it. Anytime you need to come back, if you got anything going on that you need the people to know about, just hit us up, man. GC Tribe. You're GC Tribe now.
Right.
And to the family watching us live, again, you guys, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do this every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. This is the Black Business Showcase, where we chop it up just like this with business owners and entrepreneurs on a weekly basis. So you definitely want to stay tapped in with us. We got a lot of other stuff going on the channel as well. So hit the notification bell and you'll be notified every time we go live with something new on this channel. Anything I'm forgetting?
Well, obviously he said, subscribe, but we also do this on Sundays, you guys. On Sundays, we talk about current events, news events, pop culture, etc. on Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about important topics as it pertains to Black society. So make sure you're tuned in with us on Sundays as well.
Do you have a tentative release date for the book or books?
Yes. So I'm thinking from next week.
Oh, look at that. We got the exclusive.
They're done.
Oh, snap. She said next week.
We got the exclusive. Yes, that's exclusive, you guys. GC Tribe just got the exclusive on the children's book drop from Giannis. Yes.
How can we order?
So I'm going to have them on Giannis Corner as well.
So you're on the same website?
Yep, same website.
All right, good.
Keep it
Y'all
all.
heard it here first.
Yes.
There go that merge. Oh, cool. All right. So again, you guys, that's www.gianniscollection.com. giannis-corner.com. Got the candles and the children's books about to drop. So tap in with the homegirl.
Yes.
And let me get my stuff together over here.
And while you do that, I also want to say shout out to everyone that are sending cash apps. We do appreciate you, Black Voltron. Appreciate you, brother, yet again.
Yes, sir. And that does it for today's episode of Sincere Love the Godcast. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you're watching us on the replay, thank you as well. Leave us some comments in the comments section. Let us know what you think. We can't, Mom. My mom's like, bring her back next week so we can talk about the books. We just talked about the books. But
don't do mama like, oh wait, my mom or your mom?
My mom. It's my mom.
Oh, okay, I was like,
yeah.
No, we booked up though. We booked up every Wednesday until what?
Yeah.
October. Literally October. And these are just guests that was at the FBA Expo.
Yeah.
So October.
I was like, okay, yeah, I'm down. So yeah, y'all booked and busy.
I mean, we can always do a special edition.
I'm about to say we
Sunday.
could jump on the Instagram live or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just chop it up. Let everybody know that the books are out.
Yeah.
We could do something like that. We could do something. We could do something. We'll make it happen.
I appreciate y'all so much, though. Thank y'all.
No doubt.
We're happy for you and much success to you in your business.
Thank you.
So, all right, family. That does it for today's episode of the Black Business Showcase. Tune in again next week. We appreciate y'all. And never forget, family, we are not the master teachers, but we are the master students and signal boosters for the voices of the new Black media. Peace and Black love. We out of here.
Bye.
Yeah, like that. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen.